I bet I've been live for ages. It always go in live and then you discover you've been live for ages. Oh, hello. Now it says I'm live. I bet I was live before it said I was. Hello. It's me. Sorry, I've just been Caroline from the Celtic Trainers catchphrase. Hello, everybody. And welcome to my unexpected live stream. It is 6:45 on a Sunday night. That's somewhat late for a Sunday morning live, isn't it, really? I was not here this morning. I had to take my father to a little town just outside Solihull. So at the moment you go live, will you shut up? Thank you. Little town just outside Solihull for a metal model meeting, would you believe? It was supposed to be next Sunday. He told me it was next Sunday. And then he rang me Friday and went, I'll be looking at the wrong year's event thing, and it's this Sunday. So hello, here I am. I'm late. Max has been waiting all day for you. Thank God you're here. I'm going to do a few hellos. Hi, Ray, Rebecca Turner, Laurel Dudbridge, Scooby Shaggy, Lex, Catherine McConnell, Andrea Turner, Karen Sells Clothes, Gemma Lou, Claire Riley, Carrie, Sam, Kath Mack, Jason Entwistle, Joe Morris, Janet Plant. Are you all doing nothing on a Sunday evening? Claire James. Oh, God, it's moved. Black Widow, Bumblebee, Shelston Rooney, Lady Lolly, Brian, Becca, Karen. I think I've said hello to Karen already. I don't think I've missed anyone. Hi, if I've missed anyone, I'm sorry. Hopefully, this live stream will actually be crammed with ka-chings. The ka-chings should go mental. And the reason this should happen is that I've got 200 auction listings finishing in not very much time. Has anybody popped in that I've missed? Hi, Mike's Graphics. Hi, Misha's mum. Where am I? 200 auction listings finishing in 23 minutes' time. Starting them all at 99p. About 41 of them are going to sell currently, and they're all going to sell at 99 sodding p. So it's not exactly big bucks, okay? But at least it will clear some old stock out. Hi, Andrea. Andrea's eating dinner. Nice grass, Andrea. Have some nice grass. Hi, Andrea. It's still Sunday, just about. Oh, I'm sorry. I must find some way of making an announcement if I'm not going to turn up, Kath, although that sounds a bit smug, doesn't it? People will want to see me. People probably won't want to see me, but I'm sorry if anybody does want to see me and I wasn't here. Hi, Amy. Can't watch now. Phone's about till I catch up later. No problem, Amy. Hi, Gassed. Gassed says stop confusing us. And hi, Heather. Heather's got a leg of lamb in the oven. I'll be right in a bit. Okay. Hi, Josh. So... because I had to take my father to this little town just outside Solihull, I didn't get to go to a car meet this morning, but I did go yesterday. I don't normally go to the Saturday one. It's the other side of town. I've gone into this before. It's the other side of town. It's a trek to get to. I don't normally bother. I ought to bother. I should be more dedicated. I'm a lazy cow. I don't normally bother. Yesterday, I did bother. Lex says, I don't get out of bed until Carla's been on. I've had a lovely night in. Hi, Lisa Cotton. So I wasn't going to go live at all today. And then I was like, oh, well, I might as well. And then I can have all my ka-chings live and feel good about it, even though they're all 99p. So do you want to see what I got from the car boot sale? First up, I got this. It is a bag of mostly Monster High dolls. They're not all Monster High. God, this was having a bad hair day. They're not all Monster High. Some of them Ever After High. Some of them look like they might be Cheap Shitty High. Her clothes has just fallen off live on the internet. Seriously, woman, keep your clothes on. Yeah, so I paid £30. When I paid £30, hi Pixie Dust Gaming. When I paid £30, it was on the understanding that, hi Mel, hi Daryl, the understanding that they were all Monster High, and they're not all Monster High. So I wouldn't have paid £30 if I'd known they weren't all Monster High. There's still plenty of money in them. I'm going to put them on auction and start them at £30. And they're still going to make money, but it would have been better if I'd been sold what I thought I was being sold. And that is why, people, when you're standing in the field, you should check whether you're getting the right thing. Andrew, the Team Steve poster is here. Look, it's still here. It's just that I can't find a way to fasten on the door. Maybe I just put a hook on the back and then when I'm live, I'll just hang it on the knob. It can't stay on the knob all the time. Because when I open the door, it falls off. That might stay there now. But yeah, so I'm not deliberately not putting it up. I'm just trying to work out a plan for having it on display and still being able to open the door. Have I missed anyone? I'm sorry if anyone's popped in and I haven't said hello. It's not deliberate. Brian says, I drew a self-nude for the wall. It's en route. Lovely. I'll censor that before I put it up. Hi, Dave. Becca, I would have done. I would have split them if I could, if they all had their right clothes on, if they had the stands, if I could be bothered to find out which one was which, I really would have done. I did consider it. Ali and I sat here yesterday and tried to identify some of them, but I don't know enough about them. Hi, half-cocked reseller. I don't know. Hi, Debs. I don't know enough about them to know their names just from looking at them, and I'm not interested enough to search them properly. So I'll probably just do it the lazy way, stick them on as a bundle. There's so many in them, I'm sure. By the way, lighting. New overhead light bulb instead of light in front of me. Bit better, I think. Yes? Admittedly, it's not bright sunshine out there today, so that's helping. But I think this is better. Still see all the chins, obviously. I need some kind of lighting. What is just put the camera up there, and then I won't look like I've got any chins, will I? If I find a way to fix the camera. No, God, no, that's just terrifying. And now my elephant's fallen over. I've just started to put up with having chins. In fairness, I should be used to it. Okay. Mel says, I rather like this time. It's between dinner and settling down to watch a film. I say film as well. Brian says, new light bulb, swank wall gimmick, warehouse space. Now we know where all the sales have gone. I did not buy this. I did not pay for this swank wall gimmick. I paid for a banner. I paid for a large vinyl 6 foot by 2 foot banner. That's what I paid for. Anyone who's watching not know what the hell's going on, there's a little bit of friendly competition between me and Steve Green. We're going to have an arm wrestle. This is going to be the third arm wrestle of 3. I've beaten him twice. He's been stepping up the trash talk in advance to this one, and he sent me that. So I sent his wife a 6 foot by 2 foot banner, which she fastened on the side of his house. Quite pleased with that. Right. Becca says friendly. Okay, what else did I get? I got a pair of Adidas Neos for £2. I've got the other one. I didn't just buy one shoe, although apparently there's a market for single shoes. There would be, wouldn't there? Because there's people with a single foot. Hi, Shazad. Lex says Steve's turning the banner into his wrestling leotard. If he comes out in a leotard, he will win. Because I will be done. I'll be so over. If Steve comes out in a leotard, I will be so finished. So yeah, these were £2. I'm quite pleased with those. They are genuine. I've had a good prod at them, made sure they felt, checked the stitching, checked all the blurbles. I don't know what they're worth. I never know what anything's worth. Don't watch me if you want to know what things are worth. By the way, Natalie could come home at any moment and then it'll go mental because there's children and dogs and God knows what else going on. Hi, Gemma Lou. Monumental UK is Andrew. It's his name. Shazad's just finished his packing, 382 done. You can come and do mine tomorrow, Shazad. Tyler says she thinks Steve's going to wear a mankini. And Andrew says Steve's not sitting next to me in a car for 3 hours in a wrestling leotard. He won't be allowed in. Can you imagine? Imagine if there was, not that I'm wishing to crash on you, but imagine if you had a crash and he had to be cut out of the wreckage, healthy, unharmed, but wearing a wrestling leotard. Brian says, I'm not hashtag Team Steve or hashtag Team Carla. I recently paid a local tramp who will show up drunkenly after the arm wrestling match is over and challenge the winner to a fist fight, so I'm Team Billy Boy. Excellent. I look forward to meeting him. I got a pair of sea salt shoes. They have been worn once, I would say, at the most, maybe twice. They are a sisal wedge, which would be nice for the summer, and sea salt shoes. I paid £4, which was more than I wanted to pay for, but she wasn't a giving away lady at all on her prices. She was not bending. Ladies not for turning. And she wouldn't give in, so £4. I should get a healthy 20, I would hope, on those. Hi, Margaret. Oh, okay. Andrew says Gemma Lou knows full well who I am. That sounded quite fierce. You know full well who I am. I also got a bag of Build-A-Bear stuff. It says 5 on the side and she took 4. Again, probably a healthy 20 on that. It's dresses and shoes and various bits and bobs. So probably a healthy for that. It was a very expensive day at the car boot yesterday. I bumped into Heather Tink, who is... she's on the Tap Chat page and on the UK Reselling group, and I think I've definitely seen her in my chat a couple of times. I say I bumped into her. She bumped into me because I didn't know her face, but she came and said hello. And we both agreed that the prices yesterday at Hengrove Car Boot were a little bit juicy. They were adventurously pricing their items, is what I like to say. It was kind of like everything ended in anything. Everything was a £4 or a £5. Very little things were £1 or a £2 or a 50p, which is my favourite price, 50p. It was all kind of, oh, how much is this? That's £27. Beg your fucking pardon. We're in a field. I'm like Kelly in this picture. We're not on eBay. We're on a shitty field. I did pay £2 for, oh God, I've thrown that on the floor. £2 for this Evans coat. I think it's about a 20, and it is a long Flasher Mac style coat. long black Macintosh, not Macintosh, just you know, showerproof raincoat. So I was quite pleased with that for £2. Could have run out of space, aren't I, as usual. I live in the dream. Mel says I adventurously price my items. It's probably why they don't sell. Hi, Lucy T. Pixie Dust Gaming says, how are people finding the car routes? I can't get to mine because of roadworks, pain in the bum. I'm not walking in case I find some big things. I'd rather walk than not go at all. And I don't walk. And furthermore, I don't run. If you ever see me running, something is chasing me and you should run as well. Heather says she's very adventurous with her pricing. Hi, Kirsten. And Dave says I need to list more than go to car boots. Brian says, living, this isn't really Carla. She pays an actress to do a live for her. The real Carla is much taller. I'm much taller. I am the real me. I am the one and only. Nobody. There's quite a lot of people I'd rather be, but I am the one and only me. A little bit of Chesney Hawkes for those of you who remember the late 80s Chesney Hawkes. I am a bit tall, but I'm not as tall as Heather. Heather does all the tall in the world. Sam says it was freezing at her car boot this morning. She's only just thawed out. My dad, bless him, I drove my dad up to Warwick. He's 84. He's not in the best of health at the moment. He feels the cold. He's in the car and he's really cold. So I've got all the blowers on his side pointing at him on full blast, and I'm dying. I am sitting in the driver's seat and I've got sweat on and I'm dying to open a window and I'm like, I can't breathe. And I'm like, are you warm yet, Dad? And he was like, a little bit warmer, but I'm still quite chill. I'm like, I'm dying. I am dying. Goodbye, Stealing Vids. I've got lots of mods, and you'll be on your way now. But it was nice to meet you very briefly. So yeah, absolutely boiled my ass off in the car while my dad was sitting there shivering in the passenger seat. Hi, Indie Chick. Becca says, I actually died of hypothermia at the car boot this morning and had to be brought back. Donatelli's in. Hi, Carla. I finally caught you live. I'm not usually a morning person. Although we were selling at the booty this morning, we made 130. Nice. Lots of resellers buying them. Could spot them a mile off. We'll wear T-shirts. T-shirts are saying I'm a reseller. We should get those. No, we shouldn't. That would be a bad idea. This one is Joe Brown's, and I paid £2 for this, so that was quite nice. In Solihull today, I went to a charity shop and they had a lot of ex-Joe Brown's store stock that had been donated. They wanted £30 an item. I mean, Joe Brown's is nice, but a lot of it doesn't cost 30 quid when you buy it from Joe Brown's, let alone from the flipping charity shops. So yeah, this is Joe Brown's dress. It's 10, which is unusual. I prefer the bigger sizes, but yeah, happy with that for £2 for 2 of my English pounds. This one is a fail. Little bit of a fail there. It's Jane Norman, which I'd quite happily pick up because I still managed to sell some Jane Norman stuff, although the bottom's dropped out of her a bit, as they say. And it's quite pretty, isn't it? It's a really nice, pretty kind of prom dress until you get to the bottom where somebody has shortened it, presumably using a machete. Can you see? I mean, you can. Even I can see that. Look at the tap. Look at it. Bless you. If you are the person who shortened this dress, bless you for trying, darling. Bless you for giving it a go. But I don't know whether I can even rescue that. I've got a sewing machine. I'm not too bad with a needle and thread. I might try taking that hem down and redoing it. But it certainly has made my £1.50 bargain a little bit more problematic. Look at it. Can you see that? It's a shocker. It's a shocker. They soon turned their nose up when I said I'm a reseller too, and this is the stuff I can't sell. Oh, Cara, I'm sorry your cough's got worse, love. Shasta really says, Carla, did you wear your new best headband around the car boot sale, and that's why the woman wouldn't give you a discount? I did not. I'm saving it for the big event. Hi, DMH Products. Eyelash hem, is that what I'm going to describe it? It's an eyelash hem. It's meant to be that way. Perfect. Perfect description. This one was nice. Also £2. It's been a quite a £2 day on the things that I did buy. It's got a little grubby mark here, which I don't know whether you can pick up, which I'm going to try and get off without putting it through the wash if I can, because you can guarantee if I put that through the wash, I'll wreck it. It's Jacques Vert. Jacques Vert. Distressed hem. I'm distressed about it. Jacques Vert dress. I'm a bit too close on it, but it's very nice. It's kind of a cream, nice wedding dress. Not wedding, not adding bride dress, but dress to wear to a wedding. Brian says, I almost only buy vintage toys these days, so when I'm asked why, I always say I'm a youth pastor. Now charity shop workers tell me all their worldly issues when they see me. Hashtag Qualhem. Brilliant, George. Hashtag Qualhem. Love that. Jake's Vert, Lex, indeed. Jacques Vert. Mel likes saying Jacques Vert as well, I've noticed. When Mel does her sales roundup, she gets a big kick out of Jacques Vert. Karen says, can anyone say Jacques Vert without a French accent? Yeah, I've heard people call it Jacques Vert. Sam says, I'm currently culling all my sticky stock, and when I have enough, I'm doing a booty. I'm currently selling or trying to sell my sticky stock. I said at the beginning, for anyone who's come in since, I've got 299p auctions about to finish. About 40 of them are selling, and they're all going at around about 99 bloody p. So I'm not getting rich on this, but I will at least have cleared some stuff out. So it'll go. It'll be fine. It's just going to be a lot of packaging for no reward. Becca, I asked a toy seller if he had any Harry Potter stuff as my little boy is obsessed. I'm not quite sure if I blanked out, if that's just wishful thinking. The next guy he was telling me all about his ex-wife spending 12k on a cruise. Hi, Heather. I was just talking about you earlier. Heather Tinkler's in, and she bumped into me at the car boot yesterday. So I'm just showing people what I bought yesterday, Heather, but I've done most of it. Yeah, Heather says auctions finishing at 99p, and others I start higher with no bids. Cameron's off for chicken. Enjoy your chicken. I got 3 for 99p on these ones. Now, which was it? I think it doesn't really matter which, does it? I think these three for £1. So that's a Sophie giraffe. If I can, the price has got a bit better, Heather, but not a lot. If I can clean her up a bit, because she's a bit grubby, then these will sell for £5 any day of the week. If I can't clean her up, then the dogs bloody love them. So that one's a M&S little dog, and then that one's just a Matalan comforter. That's an easy 6 or 7, maybe 10 quid. That should be a tenner, although that needs a wash. It's got somebody's slime on the top of it. Ooh. That one was 50p, and then these two were 50p each. So this one is Mother Care, and I've sold this one before for at least 15 quid. And this one is one that I haven't seen before. It's Little Miracles, imported by Costco. And again, I should be looking at a handsome 15 quid on that one. So quite happy with those. I keep saying I'll stop buying comforters, but Indie Chick says somebody today wanted £80 for Kylie Minogue bed set. That'll be a no from me. And Carrie says they should be so lucky. It does squeak, Lex. I'm not squeaking it, and you know why? Because I will be attacked by dogs. Becca says, I've just had a ka-ching, although I don't have a willy and it's too cold to wave my fanny about, so I'm going to booby bounce. Carmen says, bless Darren, he made me fish fingers, potato waffles and spaghetti for tea. That's like a little kid's tea for when you're poorly, innit? Bless him. He's gone, you're poorly. You need to have what you had when you were a kid. Have you got Lucasade? You know you're poorly if you're allowed Lucasade. You're only ever allowed Lucasade when you're ill, when I was little. Pixie Dust Gaming says, Carlo, I have a Jack Vert, Mother of the Bride, looks like it anyway, jacket, ivory colour. Anyone have any idea what to sell it for? Just the jacket alone, I would expect to get 20 quid for. If you've got a jacket and matching dress, you can be looking at 60 to 80 pound on a suit. So I'd say a minimum of 20 for a jacket, maybe more. It depends on whether it's ivory jacquard or whether it's, damask or, can't think of the other one. It'll come back to me and I'll suddenly say it in a minute. Lucasade in a glass bottle with orange cellophane. Yes. Shell says, I've kind of given up on mugs and comforters. Decluttered virtually all of them when I was culling sticky stock. You haven't got the dress. That's a shame. Hi, Crispy. I've shown you that. I've shown you this. I might have shown you all. That might be it. That's it. It wasn't a very large haul. Like I said, the prices were a bit adventurous. I did go to the charity shops in Solihull where prices were also very adventurous. But I managed to get these 2 items, literally. It's a Sunday. It's a very posh little high street. It's nearly all shut anyway. I got this one, which is a strapless swimming cosy for £3.50. I'm not sure if it's meant to be strapless. I think it is. There's no hole for the straps. Ah, it's a halter neck. It's a halter neck. I feel better about that now. I say strapless swimming costumes are very brave, aren't they? Show us other things and pretend I am doing next. I am. It's only TU, which is due at Sainsbury's, but it's a rather nice large size. So I will easily turn that £3.50 into £15, I think. Oh, Whistling Lollipop. Yeah, I remember those as well, BCP. Okay, Brian, enjoy that. That sounds like fun. Donatelli says, I cannot honestly believe the rudeness and arrogance of a lot of people at the booty today, though. I mean, there's asking and then there's expecting and then there's manners. Yeah. Yeah, people can be incredibly rude. Indy says, Kaching's going off all over the shop. What's selling? These are my auctions. I've got 200 auctions finishing in 8 minutes' time. So we'll sit here and watch them all finish live. They're all finishing at the same time, more or less. I've got some finishing 3 minutes, some finishing, some finishing half an hour. I don't know why. I could have sworn I did them all at the same time. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, there's nothing here going for more than a couple of quid at the very, very most. And most of them are going at 99p. So it's not going to be, let's watch Carla get rich today. My eBay shop is Tizer 2001, TYZER 2001, same as my Instagram. Chris said I missed all the haul. I didn't realise the clocks had gone back about 8 hours. It was a small haul, and I did explain why I wasn't here this morning. If you turned up on time, which there is no time for you to turn up at, so that's a challenge. But if you manage to turn up on time, you'd know the answers. And this was £4.75, and it is Gudrun Sturgeon. I definitely can't. I can do Jacques Vert. Gudrun Sturgeon. SJODEN. Sturgeon. Gudrun. If I do a sales roundup, this won't be in it because I can't say it. Gudrun Sturgeon. Gudrun Sturgeon. I've sold a vest of these before. They sell very well. This is not a dress. It's just a top. But I paid £4.75 for that quite happily, expecting to turn it into 20 plus. Ching. New bid, 99p. Surprise, surprise. There's 90 of you watching. Why aren't you 90 people doing something else at 7:05 on a Sunday night? What do you normally do at this time? I'm not normally here. I've got to make sure I've gone before 8 o'clock because Nick and Andrew have gone. I can't be here cluttering up Nick and Andrew's spot, can I? Lucy M says, hi guys, hi Carly, you're late today. I was surprised. Yeah, I had to take my father somewhere this morning. So, yeah, so I am late. Very, very late. New bid, 99p. It's going to be great. I'm going to have, bear in mind, I've got 11 already sold on Buy It Now and at least 40 that are going to end. I'm going to have 50 parcels to do tomorrow, and my total income for the 50 parcels is going to be 2 and 6. 2 shillings and sixpence. Oh, Heather says that's good pronunciation. Good children. And Peter says at 7:05 p.m. on a Sunday, he normally watches YouTube videos, so it's not that different then. Ka-ching. Is anybody else getting annoyed yet? Yeah, Karen says eBay need a different noise for a bid. I'd like that. 99p, 99p, 90. Oh, Lex, I've got a 99p bid on your pervy coasters. Remember the pervy coasters that I got, the Kama Sutra coasters? I've got a 99p bid on them, Lex. Heather says, we're moving a keyboard into the car and I'm on speaker in the background. Shell says, you're right with the pronunciation, Carlo. I asked my husband, who's half Swedish, half twat. Brilliant. Is that you, Lex? Is that Lex says it's me. Is it you this far? I should have known. I should have known that would be you. I should have just given them to you in the first place, shouldn't I, really? Okay, if it is you and if you win them, don't pay postage because you can have them next week. Yeah, Carrie says it's so annoying when you start auction at 99p. In fairness, I told myself beforehand, if they go for 99p, I'll have to not care because I do need to clear this stuff out, you know. it's mostly old stock. The coasters aren't particularly old stock. It is you, Lex. Don't pay postage. You can have them next week. But I will have to mark them as dispatched. Oh, my engine light came on as well. My engine light came on the way home from Warwick today, so that's going to be exciting. Heather's got to go. Bye, Heather. Oh, one of the dresses gone up to £2.20. If anybody wants a bargain, I've got 299p auctions finishing at no money. Tizer 2001, TYZER 2001. I did not tap the dashboard. Is that how you cure an engine light? Hi, Christine. Andrew. Of course you're still okay to stay at my Lex. Of course you are. I don't know what sizes I've got on auction car, and I put a load of stuff on. I literally went through and just selected 200 items. It took forever. I think Ka-ching's come in. Look at this. Your item sold for, let's read these out. Ready? Your item sold for 99p. Let's have a look. Sold. Okay. 104. 99p with free postage. Oh my God. When you send your buy it nows to auction, make sure to check you haven't put free postage still on there. 99p with free postage. I just lost twice what it's going to cost me because that's 2 DVDs. Damn it, Janet. How not to eBay resell. If anybody's wondering how not to eBay resell, this is how not to eBay resell. And now I've got all the flipping notifications coming in, so. Oh, what a shambles. What a shambles. So 104, 99p with free postage, 99p. 99p, £3.20, but with free postage. 99p, 99p. That's the first lot that are finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 have sold out of the first, I think it was 70 listings. I might have been 40 odd. I'm very surprised that Newcastle United shirt still hasn't sold. Nobody seems to want that. I did not spill Pepsi over my car dash. I don't know what's the matter with it. Like I said, I've checked my oil and my water, which is about as far as I can manage. And yeah, that's literally all I've got. Oil and water. And if it's not those things, then I don't know what to do. The Ka-chings are going to drive everybody mad, aren't they? People are like, oh my gosh, you only went on so we can listen to a Ka-ching. Josh and Lex are actually fighting over the coasters, apparently. Oh dear. LJ's going over to Carla's store to see if there's any more bargains. There are some bargains. There's 2 job lot of clothing. One of them's going for 99p and one's going for £2. And they've got 10 or 11 items in each. I mean, they're not top brands, otherwise I'd be selling them separately. But, for 99p, they're a bloody bargain. I should have known better. Should have known better. To lie to one as beautiful as you. Who was that? Jim Diamond. Should have known better to take a chance on ever losing you. But I thought I knew it all. Can you forgive me? I'm going to stop. Lucy's put, nobody wants the talking, singing cow either. Is that me? Am I the talking, singing cow? Sorry. I won't sing. I'm a talking, singing cow. Nothing for the broom cupboard wall this week, Indy. My sidekick is still here. The Tapmeister is still with us. Yeah. It could have been overheating, I suppose, because I had the heat blast out. The Tapmeister is still here. Hello, Mr. Tap. Hello. But no, nobody sent anything in for the wall. Lucy says, no, Carla, the singing, dancing cow on your shop. I'm not that rude. Yeah, so nobody sent anything in for the wall this week. But I'm sure things will come in next week. I'm sure they will. Oh yeah, people are fighting now. I've got bids of up to £1.04 on some things. Mike's Graphics says, I sold a teddy bear on off, charged £3.50 postage, but in my time it was free postage, so I had to redo the invoice. We all make mistakes, don't we? It's just one of those things. Josh says she only went live to show off all her sales. Clearly, YouTube is ruining reselling again. How dare you? On my 99p sales. Oh dear. What can you do? I need to clear some stuff out. I've got 1,300 items. You get stuck, don't you, in this mindset of list, and the more you've got, the more you'll sell. But it doesn't really work that way, because Nick's shop very rarely goes over 500 items, and he's selling perfectly well. So what I'm actually doing is collecting tat, isn't it? I'm not selling tat, I'm collecting tat. Thank you, Karin. So, yeah, there you go. Mrs. Brown's Boys DVDs have got free postage and 99p start. I can't alter them now because there's not enough time. You can't revise listings at the last minute, so it's just tough. Lexa said, I've just been bidding on the items you got free postage on just in case. Hi, Patricia. Everybody have a bid, and anybody who's coming next week, let me know and don't pay postage because you can have it. Oh, it's not. Well, that's if you can wait a fortnight. It's the week after next, isn't it? But yeah, if you can wait a fortnight, then don't pay postage. I'll mark it as delivered or whatever, and we'll be fine. You can all save a fortune. You can all have some. People will be walking up to me at the meet going, "Here's my 99p." I'll be like collecting pound coins and handing out pennies. Oh dear. It is what it is, as the here would say. It is what it is. I need to clear out. I've got 1,300 items. I've said over 1,300 items. 28th, I think. Deb might be the 27th. 28th. 28th. Resell and Meetup, people. Is it 28th? It's yesterday. It's 2 weeks yesterday. You'd think I'd know, wouldn't you? But yeah, I've got 1,300 items. There's no point having 1,300 items if they don't sell. You know, I need to shift some of this older stuff and buy better stuff is what I need to do. Buy better stuff. Can't help it. I like comforters. It's Saturday 27th, and Deb said 26th. And any more bids? It is the 27th. It is Saturday. What's the date today? Anyone know? I thought today was the 14th. It is the 14th. Yeah, so 2 weeks today, Saturday 27th. And according to Andrew, Dave has room in his hotel room for anyone who wants to bunk up with him. He might not have now. He might have 20 people in there. Jason says the coasters are now at 320 perverts. That's literally Lex and Josh fighting over them. There's going to be another arm wrestle at the meetup at this rate. It'll be Lex and Josh arm wrestling over their coasters. Some of this stuff I've had a while. Some of it not so much. I think I must have got bored when I was picking my auctions. I must have got bored, just started clicking random things. Yeah, Sam, I can't change it because it's ending so soon. It's just have to be how it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Lex and Josh fighting over gin. Nick says he's currently winning the coasters. Okay, if the coasters go like in a massive bidding war, I feel really, really guilty. Okay, if one of you ends up paying like $5,000 for the coasters. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. This is great, isn't it? I should do this all the time. New bid 99p. So, does anybody have any other news? Caroline and I were talking about the stuff we've got planned for the meetup. I've got, you guys are crazy. I've got a couple of games planned. I've got my championship trophies. We're going to auction off the Team C canvas. And Steve's also said we can auction off the Team Carla banner. So we're going to auction those for charity. Possibly the headbands as well, if Helen doesn't mind. We'll check with Helen first. But yeah, if anybody would like to bid on those for charity, then that'll be great fun. And I think we don't have too much structure, do we? You don't all want to be organised into doing stuff every 2 seconds. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. I'm literally shouting over the top of the ka-chings. You are fighting over the coasters, you perverts. Dave says, is that the beer tab charity? I don't even drink, Dave. But yeah, so I think that's probably enough. But I know Nick's got some kind of game planned as well, haven't you, Nick? So I think that's probably enough planned stuff without having you all being shepherded around and being told, come on, we're doing this activity now and this. You know, it's not a kid's party at the end of the day, is it? It's not going to be a buffet. I do know that it's pronounced buffet, by the way. Buffet is a family thing. Okay, who's bidding for the colloquial Chinese? Which one of you wants to learn Chinese? Heiser here. My eBay store is Tizer2001, TYZER2001. Nick does have a fun game planned, and Dave's accusing me of planning to use it with the coasters. I promise you, I did not come live just so that you can all buy stuff. That's not, hi Mark, that's not why I came live. I just came live because I thought I'd got an hour spare and I'd squeeze in before Nick and Andrea. You cannot search eBay for Carla's coasters. If you want to find the coasters, I don't know what the title is, Kama Sutra coasters of some kind. You'd think I'd know, wouldn't you? I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona. I can't even find it. Set of 6 Greek Kama Sutra ceramic coasters. I didn't go to the boot sale this morning, Mark. I had to take my dad to Solihull for a meeting of the National British Flat Figure Society, believe it or not. So that's why I wasn't live this morning. I've been out all day. I've done 200 miles. The engine lights come on the car. It's all thrills and spills. If you could all spend 99p each, perhaps I'd get engine light turned off. Surely you can just take it to the garage and say to the man, turn the light off. Yeah, you don't have to have anything actually repaired, do you? They're not any old coasters are here. No, why did you think Lex was fighting over them? They're not just any old coasters. Mark says, I filled the car and had to leave only halfway around. Was that Easter Compton, Mark, or did you go to Trench? Josh said that Trench Lane was going to start this week, but I don't know if it actually has or not because I obviously wasn't around this morning. 15 bids on the coasters. Claire says flat figure, question mark. The British Flat Figure Society, it is metal soldiers, model soldiers, basically. So you've probably seen lead model soldiers that kids used to paint and grown men paint and they make dioramas. Well, they also come in flat form, so they are just 2D. And my father, this has been his hobby and his side business all his life. He owns molds and makes castings on them and sells them to other people to sell sets. And it's a big business. But, of course, it's a hobby that's dying out, really, because it's a bit of an old man hobby now. You know, kids these days. Kind of the camera just moved. Kind of Warhammer, but flat. That's a reasonable thing. I mean, it's not really Warhammer. It's proper soldiers. You know, it might be the British Light Infantry in their actual uniform from 1942 or whatever. You know what I mean? It's you have to be accurate. Oh God, if you can't paint them in the wrong colours, the world ends. Yes. So anyway, this has been my dad's hobby and side business for 70 years, and he's now not well enough to take himself places. So Muggins here gets to do the driving and carrying all the boxes. This is going crazy. You people are crazy. Okay, whoever's bidding on the Kama Sutra coasters, you're crazy, crazy perverts. Crazy, crazy perverts. Okay, Black Widow 1070 says, yes, Trench Lane was on. That's you, isn't it, Kelly? Hi, Kelly. I think that's you. Trench Lane was on, but not that big this week. It is you, isn't it, Kelly? I've got the right username, haven't I? Jason Entwistle, does this contain 12 knobs? Lego pencil case, yellow, 12 knobs. Indeed it does. Why would I say 12 knobs if there were not 12 knobs? Oh dear. Mark says, I picked up 18 Disney mugs on the first store for 50p each. Mark, tell me you're lying. Tell me that's not even true. Hi, Kelly. Mark, I will cry. The normal, oh, Mark. Mark, tell me you're just winding me up. You beast. It is an image of me a few years ago, BCP, back in my modelling days. Josh says, I don't need more mugs. I've got a couple of spaces on my mug tree. And Thailand Heron says there's plenty of knobs on the coasters. This is going to get demonetized, isn't it? Dave wants to know why nobody wants to buy Teach Yourself Instant Greek. Oh, dear. So, yeah, that's why I wasn't here this morning. I don't know who I was explaining to. Black Widow 1070 is Kelly. That's my son's business partner's mum. She followed me home from the boot sale yesterday. It's like having your own little stalker. Didn't you, Kelly? You followed me all the way home. You only turned off when you saw me looking at you in the rearview mirror. It is, Nick. Nick says 3 vintage ceramic knobs. Your shop is all sex and knobs. Absolutely. Debs, how can you not know? It's Tizer 2001, TYZER 2001. TYZER2001. That's me. Ka-ching, ka-ching. This is great. I've never heard so many ka-chings. They do need a different noise for a bid, though. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a different noise for a bid? Oh, God, I've got notifications coming up on the screen. Yeah, I miss him too, Debs. I miss him too. My hands are absolutely freezing. Do you think it's excitement? Dave says, yeah, I won. Have they finished? Right, let's have a look at what the next lot sold for then, yeah? Come on, chop, chop, open up. Oh, I can't work eBay anymore, apparently. It's got too difficult. 99p, 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 99p. That one's gone to Karin. 104 with free post. 220, 99p to Karin again. Bless you, Karin. 104. Oh, no, I'm back in the old stuff now. And the coaster's not finished yet. Coasters are still going. Lucy, what were you doing with the unsold auctions, Carla? Relist or donate or something? I should probably pull it all and donate it, although it hurts, doesn't it, letting go of stuff that you actually paid money for. I should probably pull it and donate it. I might relist it. I don't know. I don't know, Lex. I know it wasn't you. It might have been Dave. Dave says, can I put in item not arrived now? I think it was Dave. Claire says, good luck with the packing. I'm going to have so many parcels to do tomorrow. Does it? Is that right? I'm not going to look, Elaine. Maybe I should go and look. Right, who's wanting to be thinner? Somebody's just bid on I can make you thin. Who's that? A rooster on his lap? That is very much a rooster. Neither of them are very, well, none of them. Some of them, there's 3 people. Not very smiley. You'd think you'd be happier, wouldn't you, if you were having that kind of quiet evening at home? You'd think you'd be smiling about it. 6 minutes left on the coaster. But yeah, so I'm going to have a lot of parcels to do tomorrow, which is fine. Peter Ray says, where's Dwayne Mothership products when you need him for an auctioneer? Hello, Ali. Ali, are you working tomorrow, love? If not, will you come around and help me do hundreds of parcels? I presume they were in the garden, Josh. You wouldn't do that in a public place, would you? I presume they were in their private back garden. Mark, it's nearly all at the office. The bit that's in the office isn't... yeah, I get that, Becca. The bit that isn't in the office is in the loft. I'm not climbing the loft tonight because my legs are killing me. But yeah, it's nearly all at... I call it the office, which is a weird thing to call it, but otherwise I just say in the room, and that doesn't make any sense. Ali, that's no good. Take the day off, Ali. Come work for me instead. Okay, you people are proper crazy now. Those coasters are going high. You people are bonkers. All right, Dave, I'll hang on to it. I'll mark them as dispatched for you, mate. Coaster madness, indeed. I should have put on lots of sex-related products. Apparently, that's what you guys want. My hands are so cold. Really, really cold. That's a flattering look. Oh. I'm very tired. It's been a very long day. I've driven 200 miles. Dave said, "Be interesting to see some gwarfs after this." What's a gwarf? Oh, I don't know. I don't do gwarfs. You need Zahir for that, and that's Friday night, not a Sunday night. You're going to get Nick and Andrew after this, aren't you? I think at 8 p.m. You work until 12 Tuesday. Maybe some of them can go Tuesday. Okay, Kelly. Helen's in. Hi, Helen. Yeah, boot sale hall. Nice. Looking forward to that. It really does look that way, doesn't it, Pixie Dust? It really does. Yeah. I'm going to look out for... Do you remember when I had the massive... My brain... I had a big willy, didn't I? Was it a rainbow? Was it a rainbow? We had a huge fluffy willy that I bought at the car boot sale. Sold really quickly. See? Pervy related stuff. Goes like you wouldn't believe. A big willy, Becca, not a what you just said. Oh, sorry, Indy. I think you missed my earlier post. I sell old stock in large bundles on Facebook or Spock as car boot lots for 20 to 30 once a year. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, Nick says he remembers he has fond memories of my fluffy willy. Yeah, maybe I'll pull it and sell it as a car boot lot because it's somebody will buy it a car boot sale. After all, I did. You know, it makes sense to pull it now while it's not listed, doesn't it? Rather than relist it and then decide to pull it later and have to end the listings or whatever. I didn't use it, Pixie Dust. It wasn't actually mine. I got it from the car boot sale and sold it. I don't know who's winning the coasters, Lucy. I've lost track. I don't know. Let's have a look. Currently Lex. Highest bidder, currently Lex. You people are cray-cray. You people are cray-cray. Kelly says, if I turned up at the meetup with a big fluffy willy, Steve would run. Dave's paid for the Mrs. Brown's boys. Thank you, Dave, and got one nectar point. I can't relist them, Mark. I don't have enough auctions left within my... Oh, sorry. Mark says, doesn't it automatically relist if it doesn't sell? No, only... Good to cancel only applies on buy it now, so it doesn't apply on auctions. So it won't automatically relist, and I can't relist them even if I wanted to because I know I don't have enough auctions left in my monthly allowance to do that. So yeah, I'll probably pull them. I will probably pull them and yeah, do a car boot bundle. It's probably the way forward. It's stuff. Most of it is stuff that's been listed a while. Some of it's newer stuff, but most of it is stuff that has been listed for a while now. So, not exactly fails, just not the huge success that you think they'll be when you pick them up in the first place. You know, when you go, ooh, I can sell that, and then you go, oh, actually, fucking can't. I got that wrong. Sell them off at the meetup. Yeah, 50p for everything. Lisa Fenn's joined us, and she says, hi, what happened? Did you oversleep? I've just woke up, Lisa. Had a proper lie-in. Hi, George. A quick update for you, Lisa and George have just arrived. I took my father to a model soldier meeting today, 200 miles drive, 100 miles each way. That's why I wasn't here this morning. I've just done a car boot haul from yesterday because I went to the car boot yesterday because I couldn't go today, and currently got auctions finishing. Most of them finish at 99p, but several people in the chat are fighting tooth and nail to win some Pervy coasters. There you go. That's the brief update. So that's why you can hear many, many ka-chings. It is Lex and Josh, I think, fighting over coasters. Yes, Mandy. Yeah, Mandy's just missed all of that. Yes, 200 auctions that I put on are just finishing, but they're nearly all finishing at 99p. Some of them have gone to 104. That one's gone to £2.20. This is an item that I actually paid, I think, about £6 for. So there you go, that's a fail. That's going for £2.20. Sometimes you just need to tidy up, don't you? Get some stuff out, tidy up. Good evening, Christina Lopez. Lex says she's going to win. Yeah, lucky dip at the meetup with leftover stock. Yeah, loads of parcels, Mandy. And Ali's just said she won't come and help because she doesn't love me. It's harsh, isn't it? I don't remember what I paid for the coasters, Lucy. I think they might have been in fill a bag. What's Gixon? I've never heard of Gixon. Things are finishing. Oh, Sue said I didn't expect you to be live or would have come early. I did put a note in the ladies' chat that I was going live, Sue. The coasters have gone for a mighty £20 and they have been won by Lex. Well done, Lex. Congratulations. I can't take 20 quid off you for those, Lex. I really can't. Nick, you're already thin. I don't know if Nick's still with us in the chat, but Nick has just bought I Can Make You Thin. Now, I've seen Nick. He's already thin. Nick is definitely thin. Yes, people have seen Nick. Oh, dear. Thank you so much to everyone who's placed bids. I promise you I didn't come live just so I can get your monies out of you, honestly. I really, really didn't. But thank you to everyone who's placed bids. It's going to be great fun tomorrow doing my 82 parcels. Oh, God. 82. Lovely. And the parcel shop are going to love me, aren't they? Bear in mind, there's 15 here that I did yesterday that haven't gone to the parcel shop yet. I'm going to stagger into the parcel shop and he's going to be like, you, out. Indy says, I really hope Nick hasn't bought that as a present for Andrea, trouble with a capital T. Hi, Scratch and Surf. Lisa says Nick's so thin that when he turns sideways, he goes on the missing person list. Lovely, Nick. I'll put them by for you. Yeah, we're trying to work out why you want to be thinner. Yes, I will combine postage, Karen. I will. I forgot you're not coming now. Karen sadly is not going to be able to join us at the meetup now, so everybody should wave at Karen now and say hello because you won't see her in 2 weeks. Ill-advised birthday present. That certainly is ill-advised. I don't know what she might do to you if you give her that. Carrie, I think we're looking at possibly more than Hitchin, judging by the number of people who say they're coming. You don't need to pay rent, Lex. Don't be daft. Yeah, possibly more people than made it to Hitchin. And we had 45 of us at Hitchin, I think. We did a head count. I think it was 45. There's absolutely loads of people saying they're coming. So I'm very much looking forward to it, but slightly nervous that it's sort of got a bit out of hand and I won't be able to cope. But I don't have to do anything, do I? Just have to look at you all and go, hello, come in, sit down, talk. That's it, isn't it? I'm going to entertain you a bit. George, why aren't you coming, mate? Yeah, no, little enough. I just had to take my dad somewhere today, so I couldn't make it. Has anybody warned Bristol Council? Actually, we're going to be in South Gloucestershire. We're just over the border in South Gloucestershire. I'm not hugging everyone at all, Mandy. I don't hug. I do not hug. I'm only hugging Sue. That's the deal. I'm only hugging Auntie Sue. Nobody else. Jason says, I can't make it. It's like a million miles away. I'm not sure where you live, Jason, if I'm honest. I saw the ashes today, Mike, as well. I nearly took a photo. Dave says, I'm running a retro event at Hall in Chipping Sodbury. I was born at one. I wasn't born. I grew up in Chipping Sodbury. And that's up to 24 people so far. And it's crazy money right now. I'm only hugging Sue. You do not cuddle me when I sleep. Anybody watching this, what the hell's going on? Jason says, if I can't see it, it's too far. He's from Blackpool. I'm sure you'd get a lift down with somebody. Right. Somebody's opened the door to the to the troll cupboard, and they're all coming out the woodwork. I don't know if all my auctions are finished now. Hang on 2 seconds. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. No, there's still auctions waiting to finish. There is 1 minute and 54 seconds left, and then there's some finish in 8 minutes. So shall I stay on for the length of that? Oh no, God, some of them are as much as 13 minutes away. There's only 99p on the knobs, though, I've noticed. Those knobs are obviously not as exciting as the other knobs because nobody's fighting over those. Oh, I'm freezing. I'm proper cold. It's because I'm tired. Josh says, I have a new shirt, coat and kitchen tool. What did you get, Josh? What did you get? Kitchen tool? Was that the Tala bakeware, Tala thingy jobby? You can tell I know my stock back to front, can't you? Let me see if I can guess who's who then. I won't read usernames out, but I'll see if I can guess who you are. Ah, so see, that's you, Josh. This is thrilling content, this, isn't it? Anyone tuning in now is going to go, what the fuck? Why is she just sitting there not speaking? Lisa, it's not just for resellers, it's for people who watch us and people who enjoy YouTube and all sorts. It's not just resellers. Anybody who wants can cuddle Lex. I'm quite happy to give Lex's cuddles away. Yes, George, why did you say you weren't coming? Did I miss that bit? Sorry, Josh, you want to live. I was just like, I got lost scrolling. Did George say why he's not coming? Has George made a valid excuse for not coming to see us all? Scrolling back. Can't find a valid excuse anywhere, George. Wish I could come to Bristol. Yeah, no, George has not given us a valid excuse for not coming. I've got a question from a buyer and I can't find it in amongst all the ka-ching notifications. And I don't know if the buyer's one of you guys. Just got family days out and a birthday party. It's not a valid excuse. Oh, thank you. Tartan Direct, apparently watching now. Thank you for your message. I appreciate that. And also Leanne, thank you for your message as well. This is lovely. I'm getting messages right, left, and centre. The children are home. By the children, I mean my child and also the two children that they're my child and her boyfriend, and the two children who they're taken out today, which is oh god, this is very cool. I've made this confused. My child, her boyfriend's son, and my child's friend's child. They've all been out for the day. They're home. That's why the dogs are kicking off. It's all going to get very cray-cray. Andrew says, George, you'd better be coming to the Wrexham meetup. North Wales is a lot closer to Essex than Bristol. It really isn't, Andrew. I'm not great on geography, but North Wales not closer to Essex than Bristol. Definitely not. Oh, can you hear the dog singing? He's woo. Hi, MEFF. I didn't realise you'd gone out. Did you go out and come back in? I don't know who Debs has given her spare bed to. I missed that part. Dogs! No, Lex, they are most definitely not. Not in the slightest. The notifications for the payments keep coming in the corner of the screen in front of the chat that I'm trying to read. Mandy, you coming? I can't remember if you're coming down, Mandy. Mandy Dalkin, are you coming down for the meetup? I can see that you're saying it's 9 or 4 hours drive from here in Liverpool, but I'm not sure whether that means you're not coming or you're just complaining about how long it's going to take you to get here. Andrew says, if I wake up in my hotel room and find Steve Green on the floor, I'm never going to a meetup again. Hey, Steve's a hottie. You'd be all right with him in your hotel room. Steve is a hottie. I mean, admittedly, he's only going to have one arm by the time I finish with him, but he is a hottie. Who got Pomfret Towers? I'm not sure. Sorry, trying to answer a question. I'm going to have to answer that in a minute. If that's one of you guys that answered who's sent me that question, I can't answer and talk at the same time, plainly. I'm back. 90% certain going to bribe the grandparents. Hi, Marion. Debs is giving her bed out to anyone who needs it. Please can the arm wrestle be live? If somebody else wants to send it live, then absolutely, yeah. Unless somebody films it on my phone or whatever. Maybe we'll film it on, get somebody to film on mine and Steve's phone and send it live on both channels. Maybe that would work. Thanks, Lex. He'll have a job finding my nan, though. They've both been dead for years. Hello. You all right? I'm live on the internet, by the way. Excellent. I'm glad Mrs. Gasshead wants to come, Gasshead. Bring her along. I told you to come along. That's the son-in-law. Put the arm up again. There you go. That's the son-in-law. This is Ryan, everybody. Ryan, this is the world.
Hello, world.
This is YouTube. These are my friends.
Maybe I'll get undressed now.
Why is he coming to my room to get undressed?
I'll just take my jacket off.
Okay, just okay. Got a bit weird then, didn't it? Got a bit odd. Mark's saying no, the Travelodge is not a good one. The new Travelodge, is that not any good? Everybody's saying hello, Ryan. He's gone. He's gone to take his clothes off somewhere else. I don't know if we're nearly done with these auctions, you know. Andrew says, I'm so holding the Team Stee. I don't have a rude word blocker, I don't think, BCP, so go for it. I do have a lot of mods. Andrew says, I'm so holding the Team Stee camera, I'll lose all his subscribers in a reenactment of God in 60 seconds. Oh, sorry, Mark, I got confused. Doesn't take much to confuse me, I tell you. Lex says that Ryan's all right. Yeah, Nat seems to think so. Right, where am I? Selling. There's still 25 auctions. There's still 25 auctions that have bids. Somebody's getting a pair of vintage motorbike trousers for 99p in 1 minute's time. That's not one of you guys. That bid came in earlier on. Vintage motorbike leathers for 99p. God knows what they're going to do in them. Ride a bike, probably. Oh, it's not 25 items still goes. 25 bids received. I so long since I don't normally do auctions. Peter, I started off with 200 auctions. I put 200 items to auction, and leave it until I get offline, Nick, and I'll see if I can do a revised invoice with collection for you. Yeah. Yeah, leave it till I get off and I'll see if I can do a revised invoice with collection. Or I think if you request an invoice, then I get to do it that way around or something like that. Yeah. My shirt's design is looking nice. Thank you very much. I didn't design it. Yours Clothing designed it. How very kind of you. How long have I been doing eBay? I've been doing eBay for 15 years. However, I don't do auctions. I have not done auctions for a good 5 or 6 years because I like to set my price for my item and know that I'm going to get it. So I'm only doing auctions now because I wanted to clear some sticky stock out and because I figure I get them free with the shop, I ought to use them really. But I've literally forgotten how they work. Yeah, that Village Hotel is just down the road, Dave, and it is literally brand new. It's been up about 3 weeks. They just about finished it, mate. Here's Nat. We're live.
All right.
Everybody says Ryan's fit.
Oh, thanks.
Ryan's quite pleased with that. He's quite pleased with being fit. He's happy with that, yeah.
Seems to be a common.
Who goes, they say you're fit? I've been hearing that a lot recently. Who says that?
This is James.
This is James, also a hottie. Aren't you, James?
Come
Yeah. James is Ryan's son, and Lex is around somewhere, and Molly's on the bed. Everybody's
Lex, come
lurking.
Come to join us.
Dave says, bacon face.
Everyone's
is
live
Lex.
on YouTube.
Lex wants to be a YouTuber, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Do you wanna
And
come and
I
do
do.
it?
I
Can
want to be a
sit and do a bit
Minecraft
to camera?
YouTuber.
Oh, God.
Okay, you can't be Minecraft on my channel because I don't understand it. But this is Lex. Oh, God, she weighs 92 stone. We're going to give her the I Can Make You Thin DVDs. We're not. We're trying to comment. So, when you're a YouTuber, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna do 24-hour challenges.
24-hour challenges? What kind of thing? Like 24 hours sitting in a bucket of beans?
24 hours in
Thank
the
you, Lex.
garden.
24 hours in the garden? What, just sitting in the garden?
Yeah.
It's going to be thrilling. It's going to be quality hashtag call content.
I would probably do
Thank
the
you, Lex,
try
for the
not
super chat.
I would probably do the try not to laugh challenge with the ice. So we have to watch really funny videos and
Okay.
What, like we've done with the slide?
yeah, but if you laugh, you gotta have an ice
Channel
cube
taking it.
down your shirt.
Okay, so then try not to laugh channel is basically you have to not laugh and people try and make you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
like,
Let's just have a little trial run. Ready? You try not to laugh. We're going to start now.
Hi.
Did you say breasts?
Yeah, they find out on that leaflet, didn't they?
Don't
Oi.
try and make
No,
a young boy
because,
laugh with the word
like,
breasts.
you
He's
got
quite good at not laughing, even though we're not funny.
you've got to watch a really funny video like on YouTube. I was watching some and I couldn't stop myself laughing, so I would lose definitely.
It is channel. No, people are talking to you guys. Hang on, let's see what people are saying. Yeah. Okay. You know, remember Big Lex? You met my friend Big Lex. Her name was Lexi as well, and you were confused. Well, that's her there, Bad Biscuit. And she says, "Hi, Lex. It's Lex here."
That's confusing.
And Andrea Hill says my daughter would love that top. I don't know whose top she's referring to. Is it this one? This unicorn one? I don't think it. Asda apparently they might do Ellen's size. Andrew says Ellen's like 17. They got to 15 to 16, so if she's slender, which she is, then they might do right for her. Lego Lisa Cotton says her daughter wants to be a YouTuber as well as a bus driver and a science teacher.
What, 4 weeks?
Lex says you've got to eat a lemon without pulling a funny face challenge.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, that's probably
That's easy.
I always do it in my house. I always do it in my
It's not
house.
easy.
The
Yes, it
easiest
is.
thing I've ever done.
Dave says, is this the Team Carla training team? And Lisa Fenn has sent a £2 super chat, and that's £1 each for Lexi and James. So can you both say thank you very much, Lisa Fenn?
Thank you.
I will give them £1 each in a second. Wasn't that kind? People are sending you pocket money. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
People are really, really nice. You have to spend it on me because it's my channel.
We want gin money.
They want gin money, apparently.
gin. Yeah.
Not Jim.
Gin.
Don't send gin. We've got no
Don't
room for
send
gin.
gin.
Yes, send gin.
Oh my God.
Send gin.
Did you ever think this channel would get worse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably did.
Oh dear.
Lex, you're so cute.
You are cute, Lex. You really are. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to Lex.
So was
Right, I don't know if anybody said anything important, but I've missed it completely. It's gone. Lex says she'll get you gin in a fortnight at the meetup. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
And I'd be very surprised if Dave Rowland turns up without bacon. Very surprised.
I think Lex and James are coming.
Are we going to do any training?
What?
Oh, there you go. The newest YouTube stars of the future may be coming to the meetup. You're sliding, aren't you?
I think that was the idea.
Slithery girl.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to come to a meetup in a pub with loads of YouTubers?
They're not,
I would.
they're not good YouTubers, Mike. They're just YouTubers like me.
And that's stupid.
Sorry, everyone. Oh, they're not. Well, I'm going to say they're not famous.
guys.
Nick and Andrea are famous YouTubers. They've got over 20,000 subscribers.
I mean that I'm stupid.
Oh.
I'm
still
not
pretending
very
like
good
that,
at YouTube, and I've
Wait, you
actually.
can come and see Lex and Ali.
I was trying to do a YouTube
Yeah.
video. I was trying to do the try not to laugh challenge, but I was going to do it, but my
But
mum
Lex is
deleted
Lex.
my YouTube,
Oh,
so I couldn't
oh,
do
that's a
it.
shame. I hope you're not going to tell me your mum doesn't like you being on YouTube because this is live and I can't take you out.
Yay!
Didn't think that. Okay, we've got her father's permission. If
No,
we've got her father's permission, it'd be fine.
She doesn't like me watching YouTube. She don't care if I'm on YouTube. And
One
as
of
long as
them
I
just
don't do
said.
anything bad,
One
obviously.
of
Don't do
them
anything
just said. One of them just said, "Lexi, I'll get you gin to win."
Yeah. And Lex wants to know, question from that, do you and the boyfriend snog?
No, with gin.
You gin instead of snog?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Ryan?
He likes gin.
I mean, James are boyfriend and girlfriend.
And Nick,
Yeah.
Nick and Andrew want to know if you guys know how to floss.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
I
apparently they can.
I do.
Hang on, let me get out of the way and you can floss for them.
Wait, that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Tell them you'll floss for money. No, don't say that. That's not
Mm.
making it horrible.
Lex, you can
Right,
sit
hang
back
on,
a bit.
Lex, I'm going to move the chair. Okay, both of you move so that you can both be seen on the screen then, and go. You can't see their hands on screen, Mike, so you know whether they're doing it right or not.
Lex, I'll stand up here.
You floss on the chair? On a chair with wheels on mine. It's not going wrong here
My
at
feet
all.
on it.
Change your
What's going on?
Wait,
We're
James, stop
flossing.
like that. Fast as you can.
No.
Come on, go fast.
No.
James is going to
I've
break his
seen how fast
wrists.
you do it.
Oh my god! Lovely. Somebody super chatted and I can't see who.
Oh,
Quick.
what's that?
Let me get a look.
Read
What's
it,
the
read it,
super
read
chat
it.
say?
Read the blue
Who
one.
does it say?
Deb Stephen.
Oh, that's Debbie over the
Oh, that's
road.
Debbie across the road.
Hi, Molly.
You've met Debbie, I think.
You know Debbie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know Debbie. Debbie sent £2. I'm sure that's for you guys as well. I'm sure it's not for me.
I think it's for Jim, right, Deb?
It's not for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we are going to have to go because Nick and Andrea are going to go live at 8 o'clock with their live stream. So our time is up, sadly.
Oh.
I'm sorry about. I cannot floss Pixie Dust Gaming. I simply cannot do it.
Dare ya, dare ya, dare ya,
Do it.
dare ya, dare ya.
There you go.
Seat flossing. Not
Okay.
This is YouTube gold.
Okay. It is a good job the auction for the coasters is finished, Andrew. You're
I
right.
really do want to do a YouTube video.
I'm
soon,
sorry
though.
if you said anything in the chat that I missed that was important. I've missed a load of it. I've
Where
been.
is it?
This has been
Wait,
channel
wait.
takeover. I've been Carla.
That was live on YouTube.
This was Lexi and James. That was live on YouTube. Whatever happened there. Thank you all for watching. All go over and watch Nick and Andrea. If you're not subscribed to Nick, you probably are because otherwise you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't know me if you didn't know Nick. And I will speak to you all soon. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. We're still there. We're still there. We're still live. We're still live. We're still live. We're still.